Hello friends, and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be a review for Insidious, The Last Key, and from 2018. I thought this was a pretty good little movie right here. It's got some good jump scares in it, and I really enjoyed it pretty good. It sort of tells the story of Lynn Shay, which is the main older woman in the movies, where she's kind of the ghost whisperer, goes between the world of the living and the dead, and she kind of knows what's going on. Well, it kind of tells how she got her gifts, I guess you could say. It shows when it first starts up, it kind of shows when she was a little kid, and I don't really want to give too much away, but we'll say that something happens to her when she was young. She already had this gift, to see the dead or listen to them. And later on, I guess, after the first 3 movies, she's trying to move on, and she's still doing her ghost whispering thing with her 2 friends or 2 comrades. And she gets a call from a person that's in New Mexico. And there's something going on there at a house. Lo and behold, it was the house where she was raised in, and where the stuff kind of started up right there. So she has to go back and try to, finish what she started, or she led into this world. So it's a very interesting movie. It's kind of slow going, but it's still a pretty good movie. It's got some really good jump scares. It kind of spooks you a little bit. It's one of those, if you're watching in the dark, it's going to make you jump. And it's got some pretty good jump scares. And, I really enjoyed it. It was kind of cool. Like I said, it is a little slower paced. It's not the fastest movie in the world, but it's kind of pretty cool. And it's kind of creepy because this is what the hand of the monster kind of looks like. It's got all these keys on it. It's really weird. But, like I said, I enjoyed the movie pretty good. And it was a really cool movie, I think. But if you're into kind of a creepy... Now, it's not like a real bloody movie, because it is a PG-13. So it's more jump scares and more kind of creepy than it would be bloody or, real kind of a gross out movie. It's more for people that kind of like their PG kind of 13 horror movies, where it's got a lot of jump scares. It's a little, it is kind of creepy, because I don't mind PG-13 movies, because to me, you can make a horror movie any way you want to. And if you're going to spook somebody, then you can do it with a PG-13. You don't have to throw in all the blood and the guts, to make a scary movie. You can make that's more of a gross out movie. So I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was kind of cool. And it kind of tells the backstory of pretty much the main character of all the other Insidious. You want to see how this ghost whisperer, this person that can see the ghost and can talk to them, and see how she got started and all this, and what happened to her. And it kind of tells a little bit of that story, but then it kind of goes back. She's going back to the house, and it's kind of you get to see how can she stop this from happening. And like I said, I don't want to give too much away, because it's a pretty cool movie, but I really enjoyed it, and I'd recommend it. If you want to see, like I said, if you're not looking if you want something that's got a pretty good story to it. It's it's kind of a slower movie, kind of a slow burn movie. You can kind of watch it, and it's got some good spookiness to it and good jump scares. I'd recommend it to you. Now, if you're looking for, like I said, over-the-top blood and guts and gore, then you probably want to skip this movie. Because it's more of, like I said, just a slow burn, just kind of a creepy movie. And it's got a pretty decent story to it. And like I said, I really enjoyed it. So, Like I said, if that's what you're looking for, then check out Insidious: The Last Key. But I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So until next video, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys. Have a good one.